All right, now we're going to talk about three important people during the Reconstruction years. Now, the first one we'll talk about, should be very familiar to everyone, was the president during the Civil War, Abraham Lincoln. And after the war, Lincoln wanted reconciliation with the South. What does it mean to reconcile? It means to basically forgive and forget and move on and work together. So if you had a fight with someone in your family or someone very close to you, most likely if you want to see them again or work with them again or be with them again, you would have to forgive and forget. You would have to reconcile with them. So that's basically how Lincoln looked at it. America was a family. It needed to get back together. He believed that preserving the Union, preserving the United States, making sure it lasted, the United States lasted, was more important than punishing the South for what it did. And here's a picture of Abraham Lincoln.
Frederick Douglass was born a slave, but was taught to read by his owner's wife. Douglass later escaped and became an outspoken abolitionist. He worked for the adoption of constitutional amendments to protect African American voting rights and liberties. Douglass believed that in the equality of all people.
And the third person we'll talk about for Reconstruction was a Southerner, Robert E. Lee. Robert E. Lee was the leader of the Army of the Confederacy, and he also, like Lincoln, wanted North and South to reconcile, to forgive and forget, and to move on as one strong country. Why is he important to Reconstruction? Well, he was still very influential. A lot of Southerners still liked him, respected him, and would follow him. And because of him, many Southerners gave up the idea of continuing to fight the North. He said he wouldn't do it, so they said they wouldn't fight either. He helped in the rebuilding of the South by devoting his life to education. So Lee worked in education to help the South rebuild. After the Civil War, he became president of Washington College, and now it is known as Washington and Lee University. And here he is here.